Some of you may know that a few years ago, I spent the whole winter up in the mountains in India, freezing my butt off. And I got to be alone for 7 weeks. Alone. No phone, no email, nobody. Just one guy brought me 1 meal a day. Oh, is it great. I thought I should really take this opportunity to do some serious spiritual practice. So I decided I would sleep as much as humanly possible. Want to tell you about happy? This was happy. Wow. Anyway, while I was up there, a friend did come to visit. And he told me that he had heard, an Indian guy, he had heard that much further up into the mountains than I was staying, there was a hidden valley. And in this valley, there was a temple that was so ancient that nobody knew who had built it. It was some before recorded history. They didn't know who built it. They didn't know the name of the deity that was in the temple, nor did they understand the language of the prayers anymore. Of course, they had been handed down, uninterruptedly for thousands of years, so the transmission was, the power was there, but the meaning of the words had been lost. And the other thing was that as far as he knew, no Westerner had ever been to this place. Gotta go. So we made a plan, and a few weeks later, we got in a car and with a driver, and we drove through the mountains, up and down and around and in and out. And up. You drive all day and you go 30 feet as the crow flies. So after 2 days and 2 nights of driving, we slept in a small dharamsala the first night. Late on the second night, we found the entrance to this hidden valley. And we worked our way down into this valley. And we found this village that was extraordinary. It was like thatched huts, no electricity. These people had been living the same way for thousands of years. Except they had some kerosene now to help with cooking and stuff. So they gave us a place to sleep, and in the morning, they took us to see this temple. So we were led through the jungle for a while, and we came around this bend in this road and this trail and into a clearing, and there was this extraordinary temple. I can't describe it to you because I'd never seen anything like it anywhere. It was so beautiful, amazing. And just as we got there, the front door of the temple opened, and they were going to begin their morning prayers. And what I saw was this beautiful, tall murti, right, or a consecrated living statue of a male being, a male deity. Beautiful, beautiful. And he had one hand out like this in the mudra of blessings and fearlessness, do not fear. And the other hand was holding a phone. So I said to my guide, I said, "Excuse me, is that a phone?" "Oh yes, that is a telephone, thank you." "What do you mean? I thought this temple was thousands of years old." "Yes, temple is thousands of years old." That was the explanation. None. But later on, I came to understand that what this being, what he represented was, he was so kind, so compassionate, and so ready to help us that he was always waiting for us to call him up, tell him what we needed, what we wanted, and it was going to go in one ear, boom, come out as a blessing. The fastest blessing in the universe. So, but then, just at that moment, before I knew this, just at that moment, they began their prayers, and I was blown away completely. I never heard anything like this. So we spent a couple of weeks in the village, and they taught us some of their prayers. And, I'm going to sing one for you now. So just remember, it's in this ancient language, and which is almost impossible to understand. However, Because, people keep meeting, the same people keep meeting life after life after life. And who knows, maybe we were all together in that village thousands of years ago. And so spontaneously, you may understand this language. If that happens, please sing along. I know Jesus on that main line. Tell him what you want. Jesus on that main line. Tell him what you want. Jesus on that main line. Tell him what you want. You can call him up. Tell him what you talking about. Jesus on that main line. I know Jesus is on that main line. Talking about Jesus on that main line. You can call him up, tell him what you. And now the line ain't never busy. I said the line ain't never busy. glad you like that, but I gotta tell you, I get emails from people. They don't like I sing that song. And I write back, I say, I cannot believe that in this day and age, there are still people who can't stand to see a Jewish kid that made good. I love singing that song. That stuff wasn't happening in my house when I was born. I was born Jewish on my parents' side. So I didn't know much about Jesus, really, you know. So you can imagine my surprise when I get to India, and I'm sitting in the Hindu Hanuman temple with my guru, a little Hindu guy in a blanket. He looks at us and he says, Hanuman, Krishna, and Christ are the same. Terrific. I don't know about you. I didn't want to hear that. I wanted to be Indian. He talked about Jesus with such emotion. It was shocking. It was really, took a while to get used to. Such depth of emotion and such intimacy. It was really amazing. So one day, a Canadian guy shows up at the temple for the first time. Now, Maharaji Ninkaroli Baba was a very unusual saint. He didn't teach formally. He didn't write books. He didn't give lectures. He didn't initiate people. He just shined like the sun. And we sunbathed, you know. That's all we did. That, and he fed us mountains of puris and potatoes and then laughed at us and sent us away. So anyhow, this guy shows up and Maharaji says to him, why did you come? What do you want? He didn't know what to say. So he said, could you teach me how to meditate? Not happening. Go on, get out of here. Go on the back with the other crazy people. Go on. The Westerners. And as the guy's walking away, he says, just meditate like Christ. Go on, get out of here. Go. So he comes in the back, and we're kind of debriefing him, you know. Where you're from, what did Maharaji say to you? He said, to meditate like Christ? Jesus.